If you are a fan of Super Smash Bros., chances are as soon as you hear this song, you drop whatever it is that you're doing, turn your eyes to the TV screen. And video game themes tend to do that to us as gamers. It helps us get lost in the games that we love. What's going on, guys? Nintendo Direct here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be going over my personal top 5 Super Smash Bros. Themes spanning across all 5 Super Smash Bros. Games from Smash 64 to Smash Ultimate. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. When Super Smash Bros. Melee came out in 2001, let's just say that I was pretty hyped. Me and my friends, we played quite a bit of Super Smash Bros. On the N64, and then when we heard that there was a sequel coming out, we were more than stoked. We were very excited. And when the game finally came out, we decided to get together, all 4 of us, 4 GameCube controllers, plug them in, let's go ahead and get it. And the first one that I picked was the Metroid Prime stage, only because Samus was my main in Nintendo 64, and when I first heard this theme right here, I was just blown away. I mean, when you go from hearing this to hearing this, or heck, even hearing this, to hearing this, like, you can't help but to have your mind blown. I mean, from the beginning of the song, from the get-go, when the drums came in, you knew this song meant business. Whether it's the drive-in bass, whether it's just the synth, or even the electric guitar that brings it all together, this theme is a memorable theme to me. Once again, when you can recreate something that I'm used to hearing and make it a whole different thing, I'm already in. And so this theme, for that reason, the arrangement and how they did it and how they made it come together to sound completely different, but still familiar, makes this number 5 in my top 5 Smash themes of all time. I remember when I saw the Breath of the Wild presentation trailer and being blown away at what I was seeing, and the theme only helped out with that, right? Like music tends to do that to us, right? Yeah, we can have video and we can have all these scenes, but if there's not great music, if there's not a track there, then it almost means nothing. Music moves us in that way, and this theme did that. The Breath of the Wild presentation trailer theme did that for me, and I remember watching it and being blown away, jaw dropped. And for them to put that same theme into this game, but in a different way, and arrange it to feel like more of a Smash theme, I was in. As soon as I heard this theme on that stage, I was sold. I was sold. This theme and the way they arranged this theme for Super Smash Bros. Captures everything that presentation trailer was and everything that Breath of the Wild is. And I can really appreciate that. There wasn't much changes arrangement wise, other than they maybe changed a little bit of instruments here and there to give it more of a, I guess you could say, gladiator theme, but it still holds Breath of the Wild. The essence of Breath of the Wild is still in this theme, and I can appreciate that 100%. So, number 4, Breath of the Wild, number 4 top 5 Smash theme of all time. Oh man, I only smile at this because 1, I'm a K. Rool main. I'll admit it to y'all. King K. Rool is my dude. I love playing as King K. Rool, and I'm a K. Rool main. And part of the reason I like playing K. Rool is because I like to troll you tryhards in Super Smash Bros. Let me just be honest with that. And so this theme, when I hear it, when the trumpet comes in, immediately I'm trolling. immediately I'm smiling ear to ear. And that's what this theme does. Like, when the trumpets come in and you hear that theme, oh, K. Rool's here. K. Rool, we're about ready to do some things. But the way they did this theme is quite different from the themes that you've heard in the past, right? You've heard it, but to hear it in this light, fast-paced, in-your-face, trumpets blaring, bass going is awesome. And then the highlight of this theme, to me, honestly, is in the middle of the theme when they break everything down to halftime, and you just got the bass driving and the drums going at this halftime, giving it this rock feel. I can absolutely appreciate that. You put those two things together, me trolling people, me loving K. Rool, me loving the theme, making it something completely different than what it was. It's more of a fast-paced, in-your-face type theme. It just kind of all comes together, honestly. And it makes it number 3 on my list. Absolutely love it, and I'll be trolling you guys out there in Super Smash Bros. Number 3, Gangplank Galleon. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Now, this theme isn't exactly a Corneria theme, right? It's not the Super NES theme. It's not the N64 Corneria theme. It's really just its own thing, and it's just a Star Fox medley. But regardless, when you first hear this track, when I first heard this track in 2001, when you bump in with the woodwinds at the beginning, along with the timpani and the percussion, I'm in. And then after that, you hear something reminiscent of Corneria from Super NES, right? You hear something reminiscent of it, but it's not exactly it. But soon after that, you get into the Star Fox theme. That melody that we all know from Star Fox is there in this melting pot of orchestra and Star Fox goodness. I mean, it's still a medley, right? But it still manages to capture the essence of Star Fox without straying away from Star Fox while putting the theme of Star Fox in the middle of all of it. And I can really appreciate that. Whoever was in charge of this arrangement, you know, hats off to you, and applaud to you, because you managed to make something that wasn't Star Fox but is Star Fox and is now Star Fox to us in our minds growing up. And as soon as you hear this theme in Smash Bros or whatever, you know it's Star Fox, and I appreciate it. So number 2, Corneria from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, there are over 850 tracks in Super Smash Bros. History, right? Over 850, and I gotta pick 5. That's very hard. So what I want to do is go through some quick honorable mentions, songs that I wanted to put in but couldn't quite do it. So here you go, honorable mentions. The oboe at the beginning of this track is really all you need to hear to know why this is my number 1 Super Smash Bros. Track. But in case you don't, I'll go ahead and explain it to you guys. Much like Brinstar and Corneria, and really all of my top 5 tracks, honestly, if you can take something that I have been used to hearing and you can make me reimagine it completely, I'm sold. I'm in, and that's exactly what this track does. Gourmet Race. If you guys don't remember Gourmet Race, it's not this. It sounds nothing like this, honestly. Whoever composed this arrangement might be close to a genius. I don't know, because if you can take Gourmet Race and then you can give me this track that sounds like gladiators clashing in a coliseum, which I'm sure is what they meant to do, yo, I'm in. I'm sold. Like, when I hear this track, I just think of King DDD and Kirby duking it out in the Coliseum, and every Nintendo character is present in that Coliseum watching and cheering on, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's what Smash Bros. In the beginning was supposed to be about. If you remember the Melee trailer, it's all of them in a arena duking it out. And this track captures that perfectly. I mean, you get the oboe at the beginning, right? And it's this beautiful oboe solo in the beginning, but then soon after that, timpanis come in, bass drums come in, and then the melody starts. And what I can appreciate about this is the points that need to be driven home is where the heavy brass instruments come to the forefront of the melody, come to the forefront of the phrasing of the melody. And I can appreciate that. It gives it a marchy kind of feel. That's not exactly a march, but I feel like two gladiators are clashing in the middle of a coliseum, and it captures that essence, and I can appreciate that 100%. And that's what makes this my number one theme. When I can hear one thing from the original Gormet race, and then you bring me to this, why wouldn't it be in my top 5? Like, why wouldn't it be number 1? Because it is not the same song. It's not. So there you go, Gormet Race, Super Smash Bros. Melee, number 1 in my top 5 Super Smash Bros. Themes of all time. I'm still blown away hearing this right now. So let me know what you think in the comments. What are your top 5 Super Smash Bros. Themes of all time? Let me know. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe for more content. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss a video in the future. This has been Nintendo Direct. I appreciate every single one of y'all who stopped by. I'll see you guys later.